The Young and the Restless spoilers. Shadows over Genoa City, the Mariah conspiracy. Genoa City, a place where power struggles and family loyalties intertwine, was about to face a new and sinister threat that would test the resilience and unity of its most influential families. Amidst the ongoing tensions between the Newmans and Abbotts, a dark subplot was brewing, centered around Mariah, a woman with a troubled past and a dangerous connection to Ian Ward. Mariah's turmoil. Mariah had always been a strong-willed woman, but her life had been marred by a tumultuous relationship with Ian Ward. Their past was a complex tapestry of love, betrayal, and manipulation. Ian, ever the cunning strategist, had never truly let go of his hold over Mariah. Determined to reclaim her allegiance, he devised a ruthless plan to bring her back into his fold. Ian knew that Mariah's greatest vulnerability was her deep-seated emotional scars from their time together. To exploit this, he enlisted Alan, a mysterious figure with a rare and unsettling talent, hypnosis. Alan's abilities were unparalleled, allowing him to manipulate minds with frightening precision. Ian's plan was simple yet diabolical: use Alan to hypnotize Mariah, forcing her to abandon everything she held dear and return to his side. One stormy night, Ian orchestrated the meeting. Mariah, already fragile from past traumas, found herself unable to resist Alan's hypnotic suggestions. Under Ian's control, Mariah's once vibrant spirit was shattered. She became a shadow of her former self, erratic and unpredictable, abandoning her responsibilities and severing ties with her loved ones, including her daughters, Tessa and Sharon. A city in panic. Mariah's sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through Genoa City. Friends and family were left in a state of panic, unable to comprehend why she had abandoned her life so abruptly. Tessa and Sharon, devastated by their mother's absence, struggled to cope with her inexplicable behavior. The community watched in horror as Mariah, once a beloved figure, became a source of fear and suspicion. Victor Newman, ever vigilant about threats to his family's legacy, took immediate notice of the growing chaos. He reached out to Jack Abbott, knowing that their combined influence could help uncover the truth behind Mariah's disappearance. Together, they began to investigate, determined to protect their loved ones from whatever malevolent force had ensnared Mariah. Unveiling the plot. As Victor and Jack delved deeper, they discovered unsettling connections between Ian Ward and Alan. It became clear that Ian's plan was more than mere manipulation. It was a strategic move to undermine the Abbott and Newman families by destabilizing their alliances and sowing discord. Meanwhile, Claire Abbott, now established at Jabot Cosmetics, found herself torn between her duties and the escalating crisis. Kyle, unwavering in his support, reassured her that their love and determination would see them through. Together, they vowed to protect their families and restore peace to Genoa City. The battle for Mariah's soul. Victor, leveraging his vast network of contacts, managed to track down Alan. Understanding the gravity of the situation, he confronted the hypnotist, demanding answers. Alan, bound by loyalty and fear, revealed the extent of Ian's manipulation. He explained how Ian had used hypnosis to control Mariah, turning her into a pawn in his broader scheme to destabilize the Abbott and Newman families. Realizing the imminent threat, Victor and Jack decided to take decisive action. They knew that reversing the hypnosis would be no easy task, and that time was of the essence. The well-being of Mariah and her daughters depended on their swift intervention. A desperate rescue mission. With the help of Diane Abbott and Victoria Newman, Victor and Jack orchestrated a plan to rescue Mariah from Ian's clutches. They enlisted the expertise of a renowned psychologist, Dr. Emily Hartman, who specialized in hypnosis and mind control. Dr. Hartman's insights were crucial in understanding how to break the hold Ian had over Mariah. As the team prepared for the confrontation, tensions ran high. The stakes were monumental. Not only was Mariah's freedom at risk, but the very fabric of Genoa City's power structure hung in the balance. The Abbott and Newman families knew that failure was not an option. Confrontation and redemption. The showdown took place at an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Genoa City, where Ian had been orchestrating his plans. Victor, Jack, Kyle, and their allies arrived, determined to put an end to Ian's reign of manipulation. Inside, they found Mariah, visibly distressed and under Ian's control. Ian, confident in his manipulation, greeted them with a sinister smile. "Welcome, Newmans and Abbotts. I've been expecting you." Dr. Hartman stepped forward, her presence exuding calm and authority. "Mariah, can you hear me? It's time to break free from Ian's control." As Dr. Hartman began her session, Alan watched silently, knowing that his role in the hypnosis had come to an end. Mariah's eyes, once clouded with confusion and anger, began to clear as the hypnotic chains were slowly broken. The room filled with tension as Mariah struggled against Ian's influence, her true self fighting to resurface. Victor and Jack engaged Ian, attempting to subdue him and prevent any further harm. The confrontation was intense, with emotions running high as past grievances and betrayals resurfaced. In the midst of the chaos, Mariah's clarity returned. She saw the devastation her actions had caused and the love her daughters had for her. With a final surge of willpower, Mariah turned against Ian, her defiance breaking the last remnants of his control. Enraged, Ian attempted to flee, but Victor and Jack were relentless, ensuring that he could no longer pose a threat to their families. Healing and reconciliation. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Genoa City began to heal from the scars left by Ian Ward's machinations. Mariah, now free from manipulation, sought to rebuild her life and mend the broken relationships with her daughters, Tessa and Sharon. The Abbott and Newman families, having faced a common enemy, found new grounds for collaboration and understanding. Claire, inspired by the resilience displayed by both families, continued to excel at Jabot Cosmetics, fostering a culture of trust and innovation. Kyle, ever her steadfast partner, stood by her side, their bond stronger than ever. The unity forged through adversity had not only saved Mariah but had also fortified the alliances that would sustain Genoa City through future challenges. Epilogue: A New Dawn. Months after the harrowing events, Genoa City basked in a newfound sense of harmony. Mariah had fully reintegrated into her community, her relationship with Tessa and Sharon blossoming as they healed together. Victor and Jack, recognizing the importance of unity, continued to strengthen their business ties, ensuring that their families thrived in a landscape once again defined by cooperation rather than conflict. At a grand celebration in the Newman mansion, Claire and Kyle shared a moment of triumph. Surrounded by family and friends, they reflected on the trials they had overcome and the brighter future ahead. Victoria Newman raised a glass in their honor, her eyes shining with pride and hope. "To resilience, to family, and to the unbreakable bonds that hold us together," she toasted, her voice echoing through the room. The Newmans and Abbotts clinked their glasses, a symbol of their enduring partnership. In that moment, Genoa City stood united, ready to embrace whatever the future held, fortified by the lessons learned and the love that had triumphed over darkness. In the intricate dance of power and loyalty that defines Genoa City, the events surrounding Mariah and Ian Ward served as a poignant reminder of the importance of unity and the lengths to which families would go to protect their own. As the city moved forward, the legacy of the Newmans and Abbotts was not only one of business prowess but also of unwavering strength in the face of adversity.